Hey guys, my name's Art. Welcome back. This is a brand new video. Right now I'm in the basement. I got what happened is last time I tried to do a video from my basement, one of the people who was watching the video, one of the subscribers, one of the members, one of my total peeps and friendalites said you seem to be too distracted. I'm like, yeah, I kind of was. It was kind of like that. Kind of wanted to do a video and do the game thing at the same time, and it just doesn't really fit too well. But anyway, first thing, this is a very serious video right now. Now, what I want to talk about is that one, I have been convicted of drunk driving twice in my lifetime. Now, before a lot of people want to say blah 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 blah. Hold on. Those 2 times I drove home drunk and I got busted for it, I deserved it. I totally deserved it. It was my fault. I did something stupid and I paid the price for it. And this is the kind of thing where you always still pay the price for it, okay? I already understand it and I'm living it, okay? I'm living it. Okay. So before people who's affiliated with mad or sad want to say something, just remember, I'm living it. I understand it. I live it. I accept that. Okay? Boom. Now we got that out of the way. The reason why I had 2 drunk driving offenses is because I was stupid. The first driving offense I had was like maybe 2005 or 2006, and it was a 1-year probation. And believe me, that there's stories about that in the library, in the stack of libraries and stuff like that. Maybe I should try to make a playlist of my videos or something like that. Maybe I should. I wonder if you can do that. I'll take a look at that. But if I can, I want to try to create a playlist of all that stuff that related to that, and that makes it easier to deal with. But I done it. I stayed sober for 6 months. Then I went out and started. I got bored of the routine. What happens is I used to drink every weekend. Every Friday, Saturday night, I used to go out drinking. Every Friday and Saturday night. Then sometimes it was Wednesday or Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday night at this one bar. And you know what? Back then, it was funny. Back then, I could work 10 hours from 7 to 5:30. Little gnats flying. I put a bomb in here a couple of days ago, Sunday, and it still didn't grab them all. Sheesh. So I might have to do more stuff. I don't know. Okay, back to that. And go to the gym for 2 hours, go home, eat dinner, about 10 or 11 o'clock, close the bar, and repeat the next day. I used to do that. That was my life back then, and that was great. I had fun times and had some bad times. Sometimes I woke up hungover. Sometimes I had some great stories. Did I ever get lucky and ended up with a female during those times? The answer was no. Never was that lucky. What I did was I met users and abusers. People who try to milk you for whatever they got. They try to be your friend, but this is a friend of convenience. Okay? Just like a lot of people in your life. In my life too, still, to a certain extent, and I'm trying to push that out. I'm working on pushing that out. For some reason, they keep coming back. And then I went to a big rager of drinking all the time. Now, mind you, I still went to work. Whether I was hungover or not. I went to work. I made it to work. You know, only once have I woke up hungover where I could not get out of bed. Only once. Now think about that. Back when I was like 17 and 18, I used to call off work a lot if I drank a lot the night before. But the funny thing is that my work ethic wasn't the way how it's supposed to be, and when I got it that way, no matter what, I said, no matter what happens, I have to be at work. Okay. All of a sudden, then I got the DUI, the second DUI. It was a lot worse. It was a lot worse this time. Now, like I said, I live in the state of Michigan, so things are slightly crazy here. See, the organizations of MAD and SAD have big lobbyists. They're hooked up with big ass politicians who love listening to them, and so they rally for all this stuff. And we have very tough drunk driving laws. I'm not saying that no other state drunk driving laws is like a piece of cake or cakewalk, but it's tough. Now this second time around, it was easier on me this time, but the effects was longer lasting. Now, thing is that when this stuff happens, of course, naturally, your license is suspended. It costs me more money to get my license for a little bit. Now I pay a normal price for my license, but what kills it is the car insurance. I pay $460 a month in car insurance. My new car, I pay $280 a month. I pay $280 a month for my new car, the Chevy Malibu that I'm driving. But my car insurance is $460, and plus I have my Jimmy on the title as well, and I'm trying to get rid of the Jimmy. This one guy's claimed that he was going to try. He was interested in buying it, never returned. So I'm like, okay, I'll go back to the scrapper route again. Okay. And what happens? That's going to knock like $100 off, hopefully. So it'll be $360 a month. Okay. But the thing is that it costs a lot. So every month I'm paying almost $500 for just to drive. I'm paying almost $700 a month just to drive. Okay. So when people say, oh, blah, 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 just think about it. In Michigan, your car insurance is high anyway, but paying $700, that's a combination of driver's insurance and paying for a new car. That's pretty bloody expensive. And believe me, I understand it, and I do it every month. Every month, that check for $460 comes out around about the 20th. And so which means like in the last day or two, $460 was deducted from my account. That's okay. What happens, they put like 12 points on my license, and then it takes like 2 years to drop off a point or something like that. Something weird like that. So it takes like 6 years or so like that before my license go back, for my car insurance go back to normal. Maybe. I think that's how it works. Can't remember. Didn't really look it up. But anyway, I'm looking at that now because I'm like, damn, this is expensive. But anyway, I accept that. I learned to accept that was one low part of my life. I accepted it and I stood up for myself. I said, okay, all right, you fucked up. All right. When you say you wasn't going to do this shit again, you end up doing it again. What the fuck? Was I mad at the cops? No. They were doing their job. Was I mad at the judge? No. He was doing his job. I was the one who fucked up. So I had to go to AA for 2 years. I don't need AA, but according to that court, I had to go. So I'm like, okay. Now, some people had differences in I went to 5 different AA groups. Okay? Some of them were very militant. Some was downright fucking scary. And one was just like talking to my family. The one I stuck with is the one that's like me talking with my family. And believe